And we're back. Hey,
we're back.
You know what, though? We were talking about Hard Financial before we came back onto the show. And shout outs to Priscilla and Nicole from Hard Financial. They're in the back right now. I'm glad to have you guys here at Woodward Sports. Let's continue doing business. We love you, David Hall.
Appreciate you very much.
Hey, Art.
I appreciate Art very much.
You said it 3 times. You said it 3 times.
That's literally what happened. I'm convinced.
You
and
cannot
now, look
make
at what's
up
happening
what just
behind
happened.
me.
No,
you
can't.
You can't. And I want to explain it to you guys really badly, but I'm not going to. I'm sorry, I can't.
Please, no. Sean, please explain it because you are the best storyteller.
He's texting him now. Right now. Stick's texting him.
So
I'm
listen
done.
to me. I don't...
Thanks, Mikey TikTok, for
All
the
right,
schedule.
so listen to me.
Yeah, talk about
We were about to come up with a graphic. And let me tell you the background story first, because I gave a tease in the business, and you always want to, when you tease. So, Joique, remember I told you I was really excited because this year I was going to Chicago in October to see a game with my son, right? Well, my son got this really cool thing, and he's not going to be in Chicago this fall. I won't get into details, but give me just a proud father moment. My son's going to be out in L.A. this year, a part of something that we weren't sure he was going to get in, but he got in, and I'm very proud of him. But one of the downsides to that is now we can't go see the game in Chicago. So we're trying to figure out a time, if my schedule will allow me, I might fly out to L.A. to go see the Lions and the Rams, Stafford v. Goff. But I really wanted to go to Chicago and spend the weekend with them. But, you know, my falls are crazy, so it's going to be difficult to fly to L.A. So one of the things that we did talk about is we wanted to go see an exhibition game. And I've said this before on the network. If you are a young parent out there and you're leery of taking your kid to a game because, you know, the crowd and the craziness, go to an exhibition game. It's a good way to kind of, you know, ease them into what it's like to be at a game. So our boy Mikey TikTok in the back was coming up with a graphic because the NFL announced what the preseason schedule is, right? And so Mike was sending the graphic to Art, and Art...
I swear I'm destined for failure at this point. So on this keyboard, I don't even want to touch it. The power button is right next to print screen. Stick, I'm going to have a stroke on this show, live. Who's going to happen to it for... See, it's happening already. Who's going to happen to it first, Maz or me? I'm waiting for Chad to text me. Say his name now. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Chad. It's okay, man. It's okay.
So,
you know, we're here for you.
Here's the schedule, though, if you guys want to take a look at it.
No, literally. No, I don't want to talk about it right
Buffalo's
now.
usually the last one.
Literally, the second that
Buffalo
Chad
the first one?
shows up, Art presses the wrong button, and zap goes the network.
Easy, you got a new gig, buddy.
Yeah, have you seen have you seen Ready Player One where at the end he gives him the whole Oasis and he falls and almost hits the off button to wipe the whole Oasis clean? That's what just happened with Art.
That's me.
That's what just happened with Art.
Art's crapping his pants in there, and he thinks that Joique is messing with him, right? So Joique walks behind the booth, and Joique's like, "Oh, hey, Chad, what's up?" And so Art thinks that Joique's messing with him.
Yeah.
And Art just does one of this, and then there he is. There he literally standing right behind the door is Chad while all this is going on.
All of this is going on.
You cannot make
this.
Anything that just happened in the last 7 minutes, you can't make
You
it
didn't
up.
have to. I didn't know. He was literally standing behind me?
Yes!
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Here you go, Chad. This is all you, buddy. I'm out.
Why you letting them stress you out?
Letting that
It's you.
I want to go on the plane. Take me wherever you're going. I'm done.
That is the funniest goddamn thing.
I'm so done. I'm so done. Just shoot me.
If you guys just knew
You don't
how
understand. You have no idea. I'm sweating.
Oh God.
He sent me a text at 7:45 this morning going, "Did you have a night's sleep?" I didn't. Chad's coming to town. I'm doing my work on Art's texting me, and that's what Art said, and then Chad's right there.
Oh my God.
I hate everything about today.
Oh, that is the funniest goddamn thing.
Can I go home after this, please?
And you know what it is though? He's been doing good all week, training
No,
and doing the
doesn't
show.
matter.
And then he gets a little bit of pressure when Chad comes in, and he just loses it. He just loses.
That is the funniest goddamn thing.
Have you ever made that mistake before, Art? Ever?
No, I will literally, I'm afraid. So on this, we're not doing this. I'm not showing the keyboard.
That is the funniest goddamn. Gosh, if you guys, I hope you guys at home are finding this even a quarter as funny as we are, because like, I need you all to know the perpetual state of fear that Art finds himself in when Chad comes to town. And that happened, and Chad is literally standing right behind him as like it happened. That is the funniest gosh damn thing. I'm telling you, that was good. Yes, Fish.
Yeah, so as soon as it happened, I ran in the back to get Stick or Joey, and here comes Chad coming in. Hey, ready to go? We're gonna have a great day.
God.
Through the offices. So that's what happened. He walked in right as it happened.
Oh my gosh, is that funny?
I want to go home.
Oh,
Can
it's
Sawyer do the I'm.
Hey, Sawyer, hop on there.
Yeah.
We need a professional here. Sawyer, hop on. We need a professional.
Oh, is that funny? Oh my gosh.
Now, son. Kennedy is sweating.
Boy,
you gonna say something to,
today just hasn't been a good day for any of us. Let's be well, I mean, America's ass did all right today. But,
hang on. There is a video that was saved with all of this. There's a video that was saved. Okay, good. One good thing happened. There we go. That's me leaving at 1 o'clock. Back flips out the door. See ya,
dude.
That's hold up. Play that back one more time. That was some good technique. I haven't done this in years, but it's like riding a bike.
Oh yeah, I just like riding a bike. Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm glad you saved that though. If we would have lost that. Oh.
So Clarissa Shields is fighting this today.
No, she's fighting tonight.
Can I listen? We're coming up close to a break and everything.
No, we're past the break.
Nothing matters.
Yeah, we're you know what though, Art? Can we tease the Lions exhibition schedule, because again, I know people don't care. I get it. But it's an opportunity for my son and I to go to a game, because I'm not 100% sure if I can do it this year. Chicago was supposed to happen, but he's going to be out in L.A., and I told him I'm going to try really hard to fly out to L.A., but I can't guarantee it, because I have, I'm busy on Saturdays, as you well know, and then I also have a hockey game that I have to broadcast. So if there's a flight that leaves at like 6 o'clock in the morning out to L.A., I can make it. So we're going to play it by ear. But I'd love to take him, to Stafford versus Goff. I'd love to go, but most importantly, I'm happy that he's able to get in this program that, I'll be honest with you, none of us thought he was going to get into, and then thank the good Lord he got into it. So I'm not complaining that I'm not going to see a game with him, but it's funny now that I know the schedule, because he was like, Dad, let's go see an exhibition game. Because I told you, on a personal level, the last 5 years, I haven't been able to go to games. I work, but I don't go. I want to go in the crowd with my son and my daughter, and
enjoy.
I'm going to eat like a pig, and have a beer or two, and just do that whole thing. So so we're planning to do it for the exhibition season. So when the dates come out and everything, I think I've said this before. I'm like a little kid when the Lions schedule comes out. I am. I love to see what days they're playing, what I'll be doing that day, plan my little menu and things like that. I love it. Who are they playing on Thanksgiving? That stuff, I think it matters to a lot of fans. I really do. Yeah. So, Art, if we have that graphic, we can do it now, or we can do it when we come back from a break.
We have the preseason one.
There's your preseason graphic.
Yeah, that's what we have. So.
What's really weird, though, I don't think I've ever seen us play Buffalo first. Usually, Buffalo is always the last game of preseason, usually, when I play. But is that there? No, that's actually
Lions are at home for 2, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No,
I think,
1.
That's why it's at. Away. So at Pittsburgh.
They're away for 2. They're away for 2, and they're home for the Buffalo.
Yes.
I think it's Colts at Lions. Can we get that 100? Because Corey, I have Corey's tweet in front of me. Bills at Lions. If Mikey TikTok screwed that up, today's complete.
Hey, take the pressure off of me. He totally fucked it up.
Today is complete if Mikey TikTok screwed that up. Today is absolutely complete.
So I remember when I was in Buffalo, we actually played Indianapolis preseason, and we played them in Toronto. Mm-hmm. Was that something similar, to trying to play in another country, like in London? And we're going to get into it when we come back about.
You know the whole routine. I mean, I've been saying it for years, and people said I was nuts. The NFL is desirous to having an NFL team over in Europe, and I think the NFL is desirous to having a team in Toronto. I don't think people understand how big the NFL is in two giant Canadian cities like Montreal and Toronto. My boy Smoke Show Mike, that comes in here for the Smoke Show. Mike and I were in a bar in Montreal, 1992 or whatever, watching the 1 o'clock games, and the bar was absolutely packed with people watching the NFL. And you got to remember, this is during CFL season, and people were in the bar watching the NFL. So I think the NFL for a while, and obviously Buffalo wouldn't like it, but the NFL for a while, my personal opinion, I think they were kicking around the idea of putting a team in Toronto. I really do. I think they were. You got to remember how big the GTO is, they call it, the Greater Toronto. It's the GTA. A lot, 8 million people or something. It's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And in Toronto?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 12.
Yeah, something crazy.
Yeah,
it depends what you call it. The GTA keeps spreading out. Like before, it didn't include these communities, but now it includes these communities and things like that. So it's crazy.
What's up,
Fish.
Lions are home to the Colts on August 27th.
Good job, Mikey TikTok.
Yep, at least it's not me.
Mikey TikTok.
Good job, Mikey TikTok. That's your man's though.
Well,
Who man's is this?
Maz was looking for him on Wednesday, so he has a new name, Ticky.
You said what?
Ticky. When Maz was looking for him on Wednesday, he said, "Hey, Ticky."
Maz, did you give Mikey TikTok a new
Ticky.
name? Ticky.
Come on, Ticky.
Maz, did you give?
I call him Kiki. Because every time I see him, I'm going to kick his ass.
No, it's Ticky.
Ticky.
I call him Kiki. And I didn't get these chairs.
Maz, we got the receipt.
We got the receipt, man.
That's so somebody forged my name.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so the Lions are at home for 2 of those games. Can you put the graphic up there just one more time?
Yeah, if I don't turn the computer off, sure. Hang on. Give me a minute.
Boy.
Jesus.
Oh, boy. It's at home against Buffalo, at Pittsburgh, and then they are at home against the Colts.
Home. Not
Home. That's a few days before his birthday. I think that's the one I'll take him to. We'll go to that game. So I'm looking forward to it.
My birthday's not in April. That's weird.
I thought your birthday was.
I forgot. You're not my new oldest son. I thought for 21 years Jack was my oldest son, but Art is my son. Now he's my.
How old is
Jack's 21. He'll be 22 in August.
August what?
Last day.
Last day August.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's August, baby.
Yeah.
August is a good year.
And then he is. When he's leaving, Joique, Wayne State is kicking off that next Thursday. Thursday night is the home opener.
Oh, okay.
He's leaving that afternoon, so I'm going to miss my son terribly. He's going to be in L.A. for a while. I'm going to miss him, but I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bittersweet for parents. It's like there's that part of you that wants to cry. I'm not going to lie, because it's like this isn't Chicago. He's going to be in a place where I can't get to him right away.
Oh.
So,
cry.
But I'm happy. I'm happy for him. He got into something that I don't think he thought he was going to get into, and I'm proud of him.
I like when Art gets in quicksand because he pays attention and he starts to take notice to the rules. He's raising his hand and he's not saying anything until we call him. I like that. What's up, Art?
Mikey TikTok has redeemed himself. Here you go. It's fixed.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Mikey.
Good job.
There you go.
There we go.
You're the best.
There we go. Now we got the Chad Art now. We got the Chad Art now.
28 more minutes. Just 28 more minutes.
It's actually 27 minutes and some change, but hey.
Hey, that sounds good to me, buddy. All right, we got to take a break, guys.
Don't say that you weren't warned, and this is another one of those topics. I remember talking about this 5-6 years ago, saying, guys, They're going to move a team to Europe, and people, you're crazy. No, they're not. Time changes. It'll never work. Why were they playing all those games over in Europe?
And let's not forget.
Well, now you know.
Let's not forget when we come back, I'm going to throw out some other rumors that were spread out around the team in Europe. When we come back, Sean Baligian and Joique Bell, and this is Baligian and Bell, Woodward Sports.
Morning, Art.
Good morning, D-Mac.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm worried that Art has Sawyer under contract now because during the break, Art went like this to Sawyer, and then Sawyer looked at Art, and Art kind of looked at me, and then Sawyer started laughing yeah, I'll kill him as soon as the show ends.
No, he was saying exactly what you were saying, which is you can't make this up.
You can't make that.
You can't.
You cannot make that up. You cannot.
Literally, the second he walks in the building.
It is unbelievable.
But that's the universe. Art.
It is, man.
It is.
I believe have told you this.
I don't know how many times I got to say it, though. You put it out there and it happens.
I will say this publicly, and I have told him this, but I feel prompted to say this at this point in time.
Please.
Art, I cannot talk up how much you do for me, for our show, and the network. And I told Chad that. I'm serious. We rag on Art a lot, right? We give Art the business, but I'm serious. You guys, Art does so much. Art, thank you. Did I say it right, Art?
Yeah, thank you. All right, let's just get through this, please.
It's still negative.
No, I just said let's get through this.
Why not? Why not?
Can't you
have
take
a
your
great
roses? See, look, now he's the new German flag. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles.
Guten Tag.
NFL Lied kommt weit now.
Wunderbar.
That's what it's like working here.
Wunderbar.
I just wanted. We got a lot of topics to get through. So.
Germany is one of the. I don't have an interest going many places. I've been very fortunate. I've been around and everything. Germany's one of the countries that I'd like to visit one day.
One day.
France, Germany, Austria. Those three countries.
Why Austria?
Sound of Music. I just want to frolic in the mountains and sing the Sound of Music. That's really all that I. And then I want to take my guitar and sit in front of a whole crowd and get teary eyes and go, Edelweiss, Edelweiss. And then I want everybody to cry.
Do it again.
And then I'll get chased across the Alps.
Do it again. Do it again.
One more time.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let me get my guitar in tune. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, soft and white, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. That's all I want to do, just one time. Can I be Colonel Van? I want to be Von Trapp one time, and then that's it. I don't need to travel anyplace else.
That sounds like at night I go to my Pandora, I put it on relaxation music station, and that's the type of music it plays, and just I have a good night's rest. That was pretty good. Was that beautiful, Art?
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Kennedy, did you like that? All right, good job.
I just one time. No, seriously. I want to start in France.
Always not.
I want to go through Austria. I want to go to Germany, and now this is a perfect excuse to do it. And now I can kill. Look at that picture, by the way. That is the funniest gosh damn picture. Stick. There's no way I'm not sharing that picture during the show.
Send me that picture.
Oh, is that picture? That is the funniest. Look at that.
Send that
picture.
to the group, and then Art, you put that up for the show.
Oh my gosh, that is the stick. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
That is the funniest gosh damn picture I've ever seen. Would I finally make a trip to Germany to go see an NFL game? Absolutely. Now I've got my excuse.
Who doesn't want to go to the fashion capital?
Now I've got my excuse to go.
But right now, is it? They haven't picked the city yet. They haven't found the city at.
No.
And so, would you think they would do a place like Frankfurt or Kaiserslautern?
I don't know. Isn't Berlin kind of a mess? I don't know. That's what I've been told. That like Berlin, like at one point in time, it was like this perfect circle and everything, but then they kind of screwed it up.
I just studied in Berlin. It is a mess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was originally like it was supposed to be the most well thought out, and then like the whole, there was this thing called the Cold War, and there was this wall. Never mind. But I've been told it's an absolute mess. But it's beautiful, right? You didn't like it?
I liked.
She's great.
I liked Cologne a lot better than Berlin when I was in Germany. So I studied in Bonn and I studied in Berlin, and then on the weekends I would go to Cologne. I just loved Cologne.
You know what? I'm going to ask your dad to adopt me.
I paid for that trip myself.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Well,
Good
can
for
you adopt me?
Sure, Bessie.
No,
That's fine. Arthur.
I have footage that was from when they went to London, and it's crazy how much they put into.
Yeah, it's love.
It's
live.
amazing.
It's weird though, right? It's weird because you only have 4 games that are played. There's 4, and so when the fans when they come to the games and say the Lions are playing the Falcons, you're going to see Pittsburgh jerseys. You're going to see Colts jerseys. You're going to see 49ers jerseys. You're going to see Jacksonville. Well, probably not Jacksonville. But you're going to see Dolphins.
I got what you
got. That's funny. And so you're going to have all these people wearing all these different jerseys supporting their team at this particular game because every team is playing there. And they pack it out every single game. It's ridiculous. Like, it's crazy. Football is huge everywhere. And so I remember going to London before we played as an ambassador for the Lions, and we had to go there, and they brought one player from each team, and we kind of held this 7-on-7 football camp for the kids, and it was a great time. And so when I was there, I was actually the only player that they flew up to Dublin to kind of do a press conference there, because they're even trying to get in Ireland, which is they're trying to get everywhere. And so they're definitely going to get a team out there. Just it's not if, but when it's going to happen.
Listen to him, because this is one of those things. I'm the dumb media guy, and I've said this for 10 years, and people were like, "You're dumb. There's no way they're going there." So listen to the guy that played. Yeah. It's kind of common knowledge. Anybody who's played in the last 10 years, why are they so insistent on sending us over to Europe? I wonder if they plan on having a team over there. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. I went there and I got the traditional fish and chips, and I just had to add a lot of salt to my fries and my food. But other than that, though, I enjoyed it. I really did. I did.
Fish.
Have you guys been to Spain?
No. I was supposed to go to Ibiza one year, but when I was in Greece, but I didn't make it there.
All right, so Real Madrid, a football team in Spain, they want to host a game at their renovated venue before 2025.
Doesn't surprise me.
So Madrid wants to host an NFL game in 2025. They're getting the stadium renovated, and they want to host NFL.
What do you say to people like Kevin? Kevin says in the chat right here, NFL is getting too big and will screw this entire thing up. Do you think that that's possible? And if so, how?
Hey, sometimes you ever heard the term of too big to fail? Too big to fail. And for people who don't get that term, let me give you an example. I heard this before. When you take a loan out for, say, $3 million and you can't pay that $3 million back, you're in trouble, right? You're in trouble. If you borrow, say, $3 billion from a bank and you can't pay it back, we're in trouble. And so everyone around you is going to make sure they do everything they can to make sure you're successful. NFL is too big to fail.
It's too much money involved right now. I'm with you. I can't.
Too big to fail.
You have to. There's no way that the light is turned off in one day. Maybe gradually over the course of time, maybe. But when I hear people say there's too much money involved, I mean, everything is tied into money. I mean, what was the news today that came down? Okay, now Dak Prescott, a guy who hasn't done crap in the National Football League, exciting player, hasn't done anything in the National Football League. Now he is the Jordan Brand guy in the National Football League. Like, there's too much money. That's what we're dealing with here. The players are making good money. The owners are making a crap load. Don't let them tell you otherwise. And businesses are sort of seeing return on it. So all the talk about people protesting the NFL and the numbers being down, I think it's hogwash. Regardless of your personal feeling about everything that went down, that doesn't matter. It's inconsequential to me. I mean, you can still say, I don't like the way they did that, but don't be blowing the smoke that, oh, no, the NFL is really suffering for this. No, they aren't. Like, knock it off. No, they aren't. That's the reality of it. You may not like it. Maybe your group of friends don't like it, okay? And that's going to happen. I get it, all right? And I'm not telling you can't feel that way. As a matter of fact, at least I'm staying consistent. I'm not telling you to feel anything. But I am going to call out your BS when you say things like, oh, this really hit the NFL hard. No, it didn't. Stop it. Stop that. And the NFL moving to Germany, Joique, I'll go. I'll road trip.
That's
Absolutely.
a great excuse to get out.
Yeah, heck yeah. The 2-for-1 deal, you know what I did the first time we went to Hawaii? I didn't realize how much I'd like Hawaii, right?
Hawaii's good.
I love Hawaii. I'd move to Hawaii. I would. I'd move to Hawaii.
Over your spot that
The
you
UP,
love here?
no.
No. You'll choose UP over Hawaii?
Yes. I'd choose the UP over everything because I'm out in the woods. People won't bother me out in the woods. But no, Destin or Hawaii. If Hawaii wasn't so far, I'd pick Hawaii. But it's too far. Does that make sense?
You want to be too far.
Yeah, but when you like that flight from LA to when you land in Honolulu,
It's not that bad.
I thought it sucked.
It
And
was
then
like
you
4
have to jump
hours?
on that little copter to fly to my island because you know where I want to be? I want to be on the quiet island. I want to be on Lanai where there are less people, and I just want to disappear. And I don't think it's asking too much. I do. I just want to disappear one day.
But you still want cable.
Yeah. But you know what I did the first time because I didn't think I'd like Hawaii? I went to a Hawaii football game. I went to college football.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good program.
I won't do it again because I enjoyed Hawaii. I love it. It's great. It's beautiful. I'm going again this fall, by the way.
You want?
4th time.
What island?
We're going back to Lanai.
Lanai?
So, yeah, 2nd time at Lanai. So
Okay.
I love it. Sorry, we got off the beaten path. Happens on this show.
It does.
I'm Chad Johnson. He's Joique Bell. This is Woodward Sports.
Say so.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
Hey, welcome back.
Did you see the picture? Did you see the picture? I want you all to look at your phones. I sent you all a picture.
I didn't get a text from you.
I texted you all a picture.
Look how happy Sawyer looks in that picture.
Did you?
Yeah.
Art, did you see?
Put that picture up.
Job.
Yeah, Chad
I
in
got
the-
Art's job.
You got Chad in the back looking like a Super Saiyan. And you have you okay, Art? And then you have Sawyer like, yeah, I'm ready to take his position.
And then when I screwed up, this was Joique's reaction. Here we go. He's just doing backflips. He's so happy.
Yes, get him out of here. Get him out of here, Sawyer.
Like, I'm not joking. 7:45 in the morning, I got a text from Art. Hey, did you have a good sleep? I didn't. Chad's coming to town.
Oh, God.
All right, so you excited about your girl? I think it's safe to say she's your girl, right, Clarissa?
Oh yeah.
You guys are
that's a homie.
you're buddies, you're pals.
Yeah, that's the sis. Yeah,
But I
man.
would look at that. I would not mess
That's
with
what's
that
up.
woman.
Hey,
I
I think she's the favorite too.
Minus 275 favorite.
She's Hey, yo, she's ready, man.
Yeah, we don't care about her. Let's get to Clarissa. There we go.
Please.
The main
please.
event.
The main event. There we go. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Look at her face. Look at that fist. She's ready. This is the best she's looked since I met her, and this is the best she's looked.
Sounds like
She's
Miguel
so focused.
Cabrera.
She's so focused. Whoa,
I love it.
gorilla.
God, I can't wait.
Run that back. Let us see that again.
I'd just surrender. I would. Like right there. I'd just watch. Now watch this girl. Now I got to come up and flex on her. Come on, knock it off.
Ah!
God, I love it.
Gorilla. That's what you need right there, Kenny. You want to go play for the dark.
She recently came out in the spotlight and was not too happy about the fact that she's been in the game for so long and not getting paid. She says right here, where's my $1 million at? Where's my big mansion and my nice cars at? Guys who haven't done as much as me have more than me. And I had 2 Olympic gold medals even before I turned professional. They have 0. Tell me where she's wrong. She's not wrong.
She's
and everyone talks about women's NBA and when we need to watch this, we need support. No, you need to support the greatest. She needs to get paid.
I don't know if people understand like the things that she's done. Even when she fought for her last boxing match, where she brought it back to Flint.
Yep, that was great, man. We had so much fun.
Brought it back to Flint. Like, you want to fight me? You come to my hometown. Let's bring businesses back. Let's bring in some more money to my hometown. Like, this is what she's doing. This, and then got all these undercards of these boxers to kind of empower women, bro. Like, it's coming, man. Stay hungry, man. And the thing is, man, the way that she is and the way that she kind of gives herself to her community, how she never says no. She's always supporting. Like, she's going to fight here tonight, and then she's going to go support another fighter in Florida right after this fight. Like, she's doing so much. She's coming to my charity weekend. She's in the parade on Juneteenth in Flint. But she said, you know what, Joe, I want to come support your charity weekend. I'll be down there. And like, she does so much. Like, I want her to get everything she deserves, and she's one of the hardest workers I've ever met.
Art, I'm not playing dumb. What do you know about this fighter that she's taking on?
Well, I know that she's on a 3-fight losing streak. She's 3-6 in her MMA career. I'm not gonna sit here and completely gas Clarissa up without saying a little bit of the truth. This is a goose egg fight.
Absolutely.
Like, this is a, hey, welcome to MMA.
That's exactly
We're gonna
what
give
you
you
do.
someone who's
There's nothing wrong
3-6.
with that.
Here's the difference, though. If Clarissa goes in and gets the decision, you expect that. If she gets a knockout, she becomes a star.
That's
I guarantee
exactly it.
The boxer, and you got to look at it this way too. Other than James Toney, because he fought in MMA, there's very few fighters that go from boxing to MMA. You can talk about, oh, well, this is my favorite boxer and this is my favorite boxer. Yeah, but did they transition like Clarissa is doing? No. But yeah, Brittany Elkin is 3-6. She's been knocked out twice, submitted 3 times. Clarissa Shields, though, is 0-0 in her MMA career. So it's an 0-0 if you're speaking in MMA terms against a 3-6 fighter.
Well, I mean, you see the same thing all the time. I mean, growing up, I think I've mentioned this. I really, 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 I can't stress this enough, enjoyed the sweet science. And a lot of times when you get that Olympian that you know, it's time to come in, you put them in the ring with a journeyman or 4. Right? I mean, that's exactly what you do. That's how you start. You know, you get, you know, all right, we got this one set up, and now we got that one set up. And I mean, look, they're there to fight, but there's also a reason why they're a journeyman or whatever. So there's not wrong with that. That's how you set things up.
You know what I will say, though? Props to the PFL for making her not only the main event, but focusing so much. I mean, I've seen so much press about this to where you look at Bellator, which is UFC's little brother, basically. They do a shit job of promoting. The PFL has done a fantastic job of promoting, hey, we've got arguably the greatest woman of all time fighting in our organization. I can't wait for it. Tonight kicks off at 7 o'clock. You can watch it on ESPN Plus, and yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a wash.
Can I call out your boy Dana White for a second?
Yeah.
I thought Dana White, some of the comments he had yesterday were so incredibly hypocritical and disingenuous. It was hysterical. Do you know what his problem with Floyd and Jake Paul was? Can I tell you what it was? What? And I think you know the answer to this. You didn't come up with it, a-hole! That was his problem with it. Like, for him to go off like a top and, talk about what a joke it was, and he can't believe that people paid for it, and he doesn't know if he'd let Logan Paul join the MMA, but it would be solely for marketing and money purposes and everything. You know why you're throwing shade? You weren't part of it. That's why you were. Dana, you're not fooling me. Respect to you for two things. You created something incredible, okay? Respect because you'd also break my neck. But with that being said, Dana, come on. Don't you of all people, with some of the shit shows that you've thrown in front of people and asked them to pay, you of all people should know how the game works. You were upset that you weren't part of it, Dana.
Here's the thing. He was upset because when he is a part of it, this is what happens.
The reigning, defending, 155-pound champion of the UFC, the notorious Conor McGregor.
It's just, I love Dana. Listen, he's on my bucket list for people to interview, just because he is the reason. Him and the Fertitta brothers are the reason why the UFC is such a big deal. But when he becomes a part of something, it's the Dana show. And, I mean, that right there was one of the cringiest things I've ever seen in my life.
Well, and look, I agree with his sentiment. I mean, I said it on Monday. I mean, did I watch it? Yeah, I did. Did I pay for it? No way in hell. No way in hell. But Dana, you of all people understand what a showman has to do. And you of all people understand that sometimes you're going to put it over on the public. And let's be honest, Art, and I'm not taking a shot. I don't want one MMA guy to think that I'm taking a shot at what they love, okay? Art, some of the cards that he has thrown out there were nothing but money grabs. Let's be brutally
the whole
honest.
Brock Lesnar thing was a money grab.
Thank
the whole
you.
bringing CM Punk was a money grab. The whole making Ronda Rousey out to be this goddess when in fact she easily was defeated by Amanda Nunes. I mean, the problem is that he builds up these stars, but then once they crumble, John Jones. I mean, John Jones is arguably the greatest of all time, put an asterisk by his name, but the way that he promotes him too is saying, oh, well, you just don't want to fight. Like, it's how you treat other people is how you get treated, but when you're at the top like Dana is, he's put on a lot of shit shows, I will admit that.
Yeah. So, I mean, good for them. I
Go
say
ahead,
it all
Joique.
the time. More
what are you
power
gonna say,
to you.
Joique?
If you can.
It's just every time you make a point, you do this thing with your face. I just want to punch it. Like,
Well, you know what?
Hold on,
Sawyer's going to do the last 5. I'm out. I cannot handle any more stress. I can't. So, you enjoy what's left of your day. Sawyer, if you could please finish out the show.
All right, go ahead. Come on, Sawyer. All right, he got to pee. I heard you. I heard you.
Gosh, are you gold?
Yeah,
No,
it's gold.
but Joique, I mean, look, Joique's gimmick is I'm going to do my backwards jump, my spine bends in ways that your spine won't bend, and I'm going to knock you out with that kick, right? Play it. That's your hook. Go run to the ring. Former NFL player Joique Bell is now the kicking wonder.
Never.
And you knock it some tomato can out with your back kick. Sell it. You and you know what you do? You grab it and you get every drop of water out of it you can. Hell yeah!
I'm telling you right now.
I get it.
I'm
Dana,
not doing
you understand that better than anybody. So I thought that was pretty disingenuous coming from him.
And do you think Floyd, I mean, after seeing that fight, do you think he should just retire?
If people keep paying me to do stupid things, I'm going to go do stupid things.
I'm going to go do stupid things. Get that money while you can. And you
Hi,
say-
I'm Sean Baligian. If you're looking for somebody to do something stupid, call me, and I'll do something stupid for you.
Listen.
Every man has his price, right? Like if I'm Floyd, yeah, you're going to pay me how much money? You mean I get to go toy around with somebody in the ring? I could legitimately knock this bum out anytime I want.
He knocked him out.
Oh, he did.
knocked
Absolutely.
him
That
out.
was. We know
He
what that
knocked him
was.
out. Held him up. Hey, you good? Yeah, you good, champ?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to let you go. You got your legs? All right, I'm going to let you go. All right,
Yeah.
come on, let's get back to it.
It's exactly. So, yeah.
Floyd's too
that's
fast,
the
bro.
That's the name of the game today.
How old is Floyd now? 42?
44, right?
44?
Yeah, he's 44.
Yeah, almost 50, knocking that little boy. At this point, Floyd has that old man strength. You know what they call, the old man strength.
Oh, I know old man strength.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Right, so you talking about a hamstring and pulling up. You got old man strength, Sean.
Listen, yesterday, I'm not joking, I was carrying bags of mulch. I had one on each shoulder. And it was funny because, like, my wife was like, I'm taking a picture. And I go, no, you can't destroy my bit. Like, I'm the feeble old man and everything. I don't want anybody to know that. But literally, I was in the backyard and I was going like this. And she was like, I'm taking a picture. And I go, no, you're not. You're not ruining my bit. I'm a decrepit old man and I can barely move.
Hey, somebody said legalized bank robbery.
That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. I don't have any problem. But you know what I do? I have a problem when the other legalized bank robber calls them out for legally robbing a bank. Yeah, I do have a problem with that.
Okay.
Because that's exactly what happens. What has happened with Dana. He's a showman. You're there to make money. Much respect, Dana. Seriously. Don't take it personal. You never know when Dana's going to take something personal, but come on.
Look,
pot calling the kettle black.
Look
man.
at that. My mom hopped into the chat. Hey, my fave, Joique. Hey to you is also son.
Aww. Thank you.
Mama Candy.
Appreciate
Mama
it.
Candy.
I'll sing for you again.
Mama Candy Gaddy. That's my deuce right there.
All right, we got to get out of here.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Art, thank you.
Is Art back in the booth? I thought you were going for today.
Art, thank you.
Thought you were going
Have
for
a great day, Art.
Funny he's back. Quick.
Sawyer, thank you. Kennedy, thank you. Fish, thank you. Stick, thank you. Mikey TikTok, thank you, even though you screwed up. Have yourselves a wonderful day.
Nobody screwed up worse than Art. Gang, gang.